And a good evening, everybody. And we welcome you to Tiger Stadium here in Detroit. We're playing this game on June the 24th, 1978. And we bring you the next installment of the 1978 Strat Daily Replay. Tonight, the New York Yankees take on the Detroit Tigers. Well, the Yankees come in winning their last game yesterday afternoon. A major comeback. They come back for the ages, getting a huge win, and that's going to help them, we hope, maybe get healthier going on. Let's go over the lineups for today's ball game. As Roy White will lead off in left, Greg Nettles at third, Thurman Munson behind the plate, Reggie Jackson is your right fielder, Chris Chambliss at first, Gary Thomason in center, Jay Johnstone as your designated hitter, Fred Stanley's at short, and Brian Doyle's at second base. So Yankees are still without the services of Bucky Dent and Willie Randolph and Mickey Rivers. That's going to be key to this team. They're going to try to stay above water with some of their starters out of the lineup. The Tiger lineup, Ron LaFleur in center, Lou Whitaker at second, Rusty Staubs your DH, Jason Thompson at first, Steve Kemp in left, Milt May in center, Tim Corcoran in right, Phil Mankowski at third, and Alan Trammell is your shortstop. On deck, the veteran Jim Slaton. Tigers won this one in real life 4-3. Jim Slaton went all 9 innings. Let's go over our umpires before we go to the game. Jerry Newdecker is your home plate umpire. George Maloney at first. Jim McKeon at second. And Greg Kosk is at third. 78 degrees Saturday night here in Detroit on the corner of Michigan and Trumbull. Let's head to the ballpark and start the game. There you see the ballpark here at the stadium. Jim Slaton on the mound for the Tigers. Slaton so far this year is 6-3, 3.63 ERA. For the Tigers, it's Kemp, LaFleur, Corcoran, Mankowski, Trammell, Whitaker, Thompson, May behind the plate, and Slaton is your pitcher. Roy White's hitting .240, 9 home runs, 25 runs batted in. Switch hitter White to the right-handed pitcher Slaton. Here's the first pitch. And that's going to be a ground ball. The second hit at Whitaker. Good play there. Throws him out, and there is your first out. Let's make sure we do have already have sound, so that is good. Here in the top of the first, here's Greg Nettles hitting .282, 11 home runs, and 44 runs batted in. Slaton with the windup, and here's the pitch to Nettles, and Nettles walks. So Nettles on base with 1 out. Brings up the Capitan, Thurman Munson, hitting .292, 6 home runs, 29 RBIs. Slaton from the stretch, runner on first and 1 out, and the pitch to Munson, and struck him out. Big strikeout on Munson by Slaton, 2 outs. And here's Reggie. Reggie hitting .298, 19 home runs, 61 RBIs. Left-handed hitter. Slaton from the stretch. Here's the pitch. And that's a strikeout for Slaton. Gets Munson and Jackson on strikes. And the first inning is over. No runs, no hits, 1 man left. Middle of 1. Yankees nothing. Tigers coming up the bat. And now Ron LaFleur, the batter, hitting .276, 2 home runs, 36 runs batted in. Clay with the windup. Clay comes in. Let's give you Clay stats. Clay is 2-3, 6.18 ERA, 61 hits over 39 innings. Clay with the windup and the pitch. 2-9, struck him out. So a big strikeout for Ken Clay, 1 away. So now here is Sweet Lou Whitaker, hitting .257, 1 home run, 17 runs batted in. Clay with the windup and the pitch. 6-3 fly ball hit in the center field. That is going to be Thomason. Tough play for Thomason. Does he make the catch? It's hit at him and does. Good catch there by Thomason. 2 outs. Here's Rusty Staub hitting .324, 14 home runs, 48 runs batted in. Clay from the Strat, from the windup. Here's the pitch. 6-6 fly ball center field. That will be Thomason. Makes the catch and the side is retired. We played 1 here in Detroit. Yankees nothing. Tigers nothing. It's taking a stretch timeout here, folks. Give me 1 second here. I want to say hello to our friends at home watching the game. We'll go ahead and say hello to our friends in a little while. Please stay there. We're again broadcasting this game from the top of the press box. Yankees and Tigers, June 24th, 1978. Go ahead and take a quick timeout, get something from the fridge. I'm going to need to grab something real quick, and I will be right back right after this. Huh? I did, but I don't think that's what's bothering me, but maybe it might be. Hopefully it's not. I have to try to work with what I think. All right, folks, we welcome you back to our broadcast center. Yankees and Tigers, top of the second inning. Let's go for Chambliss, Thomason, and Johnstone. Chambliss hitting .287, 4 home runs, 29 RBIs. Yankees without 3 of their starters. That is key. They're really out to be healthy. They return home to play the Red Sox for a quick 2-game series. May puts down the sign. Slaton with the windup. Here's the pitch to Chambliss. And Chambliss sends one to right field. It's going to be deep enough. Torkeren is back, makes the catch, 1 away. Here's Thomason, .255, 5 home runs, 27 runs batted in. Slaton with the windup. Here's a pitch to Thomason. Thomason's pitch, and he drives one. This could be trouble. Let's see. Down the right field line and deep. Let's see. Oh, it's left center off the top of the wall, away from the floor. Thomason around second. He's going to head for 3, standing. A 1-out triple for Gary Thomason. And now here's Jay Johnstone, 2 for 10, a home run in 3. So run scores. Yankees lead 1-0. 2 outs here in the second. I do see we did have some technical difficulties, please, so hopefully you guys are still with us. Sorry about that. 1-0 Yankees. So here's Fred Stanley hitting .273, no home runs, 5 RBIs. Slaton with the windup. Here's the pitch to Stanley, and that is going to be a line drive hit by Stanley, but not in time. That's going to be a line drive to Alan Trammell, and the inning is over. Yankees get a run. We go to the bottom of the second. New York 1, Detroit nothing. Jason Thompson hitting a very hot .330, 20 home runs, 50 RBIs. Probably one of the hottest Tigers in this lineup. Clay with the windup. Here's the pitch. That's going to be a ground ball hit to third. Nettles got it, picks it up, throws him out to first, and there's 1 out. Here is Steve Kemp hitting .261, 6 home runs, 34 RBIs. Left-handed hitter. Clay with the windup and the pitch. And that's going to be a looping liner for Steve Kemp, but it's caught by Doyle or Chambliss down the line on an easy liner, 2 outs. Here's Milt May, 227, 6 home runs, 26 runs batted in. May steps up. Clay with the windup. Here's the pitch. 5-7 and a walk. So a walk to Milt May. 2 out base runner for the Tigers. And here is Corcoran. 305, no home runs, 16 RBIs. He plays when Mickey Stanley doesn't play against lefties. Clay from the stretch. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be a ground ball hit to first. That is going to be Chris Chambliss. Chambliss takes it to the bag, and that is it. Side is retired. Tigers don't score in the second. We go to the third. Yankees 1, Tigers nothing. All right, let's take a look and see what we have going on here. Make sure we do have a game being broadcasted here. Give me one moment, and I'll find out. Make sure we have stuff going on. Game being broadcasted here. Give me one moment. Yeah, we're still live. So I'm getting an error on my system here. So let's go ahead and continue. So top of the third, Brian Doyle, followed by Roy White and Greg Nettles. So I do apologize for those who came in who had some issues. Doyle the swing. Doyle on the year again, getting some playing time here, hitting 267, no home runs, 3 RBIs. Doyle, left-handed batter. Here's the pitch from the veteran Slater. And let's see. Oh, that's what we're looking for. Sorry about that. Again, let's try it again. Here's a swing. 6-3. That could be a liner for Doyle. Does he get it through the infield? It will be a base hit for Brian Doyle. Gets the job done. So Doyle gets a base hit in the third inning to lead it off. And here's Roy White. 0 for 1 in the ball game. Slaton from the stretch. Here's the pitch. And that's a fly ball right field. Little bit deep. Jackson heads back, makes the catch. And there's 1 out as Doyle heads back. Here's Nettles, walked his first time up. Slaton from the stretch. Here's the pitch to Nettles. Nettles on a ground ball hit hard to second. This could be a double play. Lou Whitaker will have the option here. Let's see if he turns around and turns it. Here's the throw. No, just gets the fielder's choice. So Nettles on at first with 2 outs. And now here's Thurman Munson. He's 0 for 1 so far. Slaton from the stretch. Runner on first and 2 outs. Here's the pitch to Munson. And that's going to be a base hit for Munson. Down the line for a base hit. Long single for Munson as Nettles goes to third. First and third, 2 outs for Jackson, who's 0 for 1. Slaton from the stretch. 2 outs, 2 on. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be a ground ball to short. That's going to be a tough play in between hops. Play to Tremmel. He's got it. Goes. Got him. Good play there. He went to second for the easy fielder's choice. We go to the bottom of third. Yanks 1. Tigers nothing. 1 run on 3 hits for the Yanks. Nothing across for the Tigers. Here's Phil Mankowski, followed by Tremmel and LaFleur. Mankowski on the year, hitting .330, 3 doubles, a triple, 2 homers, 11 runs batted in. Clay with the windup and the pitch. And that would be a fly ball hit into left field. That will be White. Makes the catch, and there's 1 out in the third. And now here's Mankowski. So here's Alan Tremmel with 1 out. Clay with the windup. Here's the pitch to Tremmel. And ground ball to third. So nice play by on the 2-8. Nice play by Nettles. He's got it. Throws him out, and that's 2 outs in the fourth. So here is LaFleur. All right, let's see here. Bottom of the third, 2 outs. LaFleur, the batter, he's 0 for 1. Clay with the windup and the pitch. And a fly ball hitting the left field. So Ken Clay's going to give the Yankees 3 solid innings. Left field's white. Makes the catch, and we head to the 4th. Yankees 1, Tigers nothing. So Ken Clay in the dugout giving the Yankees 3 solid innings. He only got through 2/3 of an inning in real world. So top 4, Yankees 1, Tigers nothing. Let's look at our scoreboard real quick. Orioles 1, Red Sox nothing. So the Yankees try to get a game back on the Sox. Here's Chambliss. He's 0 for 1. Chambliss against Slaton. Slaton with the windup. Here's the pitch. That could go. That's trouble. That's trouble for Chambliss. It's down the line. It could go. It could be gone. Chambliss right center. Back goes LaFleur. Out of here. So Chambliss sends it out of here for a home run. As Chambliss rounds 3rd. Every time a Yankee hits a home run, hey, Chris Chambliss, this bud's for you. Yankees 2, Tigers nothing. And now here's Gary Thomason, led off with a triple. Slaton with the windup and the pitch. And that is going to be another line drive for a possible hit, but this time it is snagged by Whitaker, or Thomason that time. Thompson for the first out. Here's Johnstone. Still looking for his first official at bat. Slaton with the windup and the pitch. And that's a fly ball hit into center field. That will be LaFleur. 3-12 to his right. Does he make the catch? And he does. There's 2 outs. Here's Fred Stanley, 0 for 1. Single, tried to go to second, but was gunned down by the catcher. Slaton with the windup and the pitch. That's going to be a ground ball hit to the shortstop. That will be Tremmel. Makes the catch, and the side is retired. Yankees get 1 in the 4th on a home run by Chambliss. 2-0 Yankees. Bottom of the 4th inning. Fast Action Card Sports Network. Yes, Paul, thank you very much. Using OBS, that's what everyone says. I do apologize for the way the games have come out before, I guess. OBS seems to be the software of champions and seems to do quite well. Yankees lead 2-0, bottom 4, 2-4-0 for the Yanks, 0-0-0 for the Detroit Tigers. Whitaker stopped Thompson for the Tigers. Clay with the windup. Here's the pitch to Whitaker. And that's going to be a first base hit of the ball game. Lou Whitaker. Line drive in the gap. He'll stop at first. Tigers will lead off runner on. And here is Rusty Staub, the Grand Orage. He steps up, runner on first. Clay from the stretch. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be a fly ball. Hit into right field. Couple steps back is Jackson. Makes the catch, and there's 1 away. Here is Jason Thompson, 0 for 1. Clay from the stretch and the pitch. Fly ball center field. Good play by Thomason. Makes the catch, and there's 2 outs. So with 2 outs in the 4th, here is Kemp. He's 0 for 1. Clay with the windup. Here's the pitch to Kemp. 4-6 base hit. So a 2-out base hit. Runner on first, 2 outs. Here's Kemp. He steps up here. From the stretch is Clay. Here's the pitch. 3-7. Nope. Fly ball hit in the center field. This ought to do it. So let's see. 3-7. Fly ball center field. Thomason is there. Makes the catch. And the Tigers don't get anything. Get the first hit of the ball game, but we go to the 5th. It's 2-0 Yankees. Barbara, how you doing? Again, appreciate everyone saying nice things. Thank you, Miss Barb. Appreciate it. Welcome aboard. Welcome to Tiger Stadium on the corner of Michigan and Trumbull. This is the 1978 daily replay, June 24th, yesterday's date. They still have the Sunday game to go, and that will be today's date for the 25th. Yankees lead 2-0. Red Sox come to town for a 2-game series starting Monday. Here is Brian Doyle, White, and Nettles again with the Yankee 3 starters out of the lineup. Slaton with the windup and pitch to Doyle. Fly ball to center. That's pretty easy. That will be LaFleur. Makes the catch and is one away. One out in the fifth. Here is White. He's 0 for 2. Slaton with the windup. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be a ballpark line drive base hit. No, it's denied. Roy White was denied by Whitaker, 2 outs. Here's Nettles, 0 for 1 and a walk. Let's see, with 2 outs, Slaton with the windup and the pitch. And that's going to be a fly ball hit into center field. You'll hear the quick 5-6 fly ball center field. LaFleur is there, makes the catch, and that's it. We go to the bottom of the fifth. It is 2-0 Yanks. 2-4-0 for the Yanks. 0-1-0 for the Tigers. Milt May followed by Corcoran and Minkowski against Ken Clay. 5th inning of work. Let's look at this Yankee bullpen issue. Gullett, Tidrow. So that's where they could use a little more help there. So here is Clay against Milt May and the first pitch. All right, so Milt May reaches probably on a walk. That will give May a chance. He's on first. Will not steal. Here is Tim Corcoran. Runner on first. Clay from the stretch. And that is a walk. So Ken Clay now is now walked a runner. First and second, nobody out. Tigers down 2. And here's Phil Minkowski, who's 0 for 1. First and second, nobody out. Clay from the stretch. 1-7, double play ball. How about that? Ground ball to second. Minkowski goes there. Doyle, the Stanley, the Chambliss, double play. So Alan Trammell out of the lineup, and Mickey Stanley comes in and that's Mick. That's my team. Sorry, boy, I'm tired today, folks. Sorry. 2 outs in the fifth. Here's Trammell. He's 0 for 1. Clay with the windup and the pitch, and fly ball hit to right field. And that will be Jackson. Waits for it. Makes the catch, and the side is retired. We played 5. It is 2-0. Favor of the Yankees. Top of the 6th. So, top of the 6th. 2-4-0 for the Yanks. 0-1-0 for the Tigers. Good ball game here on the corner of Michigan and Trumbull. Munson, Jackson, and Chambliss. Slaton with the windup, and that's a ground ball hit the third. Let's see, hit the third, play by Minkowski, throws him out, and there's 1 out. So with 1 out in the 6th, here is Reggie Jackson, who's 0 for 2. Slaton with the windup, here's a pitch to Jackson. And Jackson strikes out 2 away. Holy cow, 2nd out. So Slaton gets a big strikeout there. Here is Chambliss. 1 for 2. Had the big home run his last inning. Slaton with the windup and the pitch. That's a ground ball to second. That would be Sweet Lou Whitaker. Takes it, throws him out. And we head to the bottom of the 6th inning. It is still 2-0 Yankees. LaFleur, Whitaker, Staub the hit. I'm going to keep Clay out there as much as I can. He's pitched really good. Here's a righty-righty matchup to Ron LaFleur. And a pop to short. Major League pop-up. It's in the air. Stanley is there. Will make the catch, and there's one out in the sixth. So here is Sweet Lou. 1 for 2. Munson puts down the sign. Clay with the windup. Here's a pitch to Whitaker. All right, so go to the bottom of the sixth inning. 2-0 Yankees. And it's going to be Whitaker followed by, let's make sure we have everything here. Whitaker followed by Staub and Thompson. Wow. So here we go, bottom of the sixth inning. Clay still out there. Here's a pitch to Whitaker. And that's going to be struck him out. Gets him on the inside corner, 1 away. And here is Staub now. Staub is 0 for 2. Clay with the windup and the pitch. And Staub hits a line drive. He had his pitch directly at the third baseman. Nettles with the play, and there's 2 outs. Here's Gary Thomason, 1 for 2 with the triple. Slaton with the windup and the pitch. And that is going to be a looping liner for Gary Thompson. And 11 is not going to go through for a base hit. Thompson will be played by Thompson with the nice play. We played 6 here in Detroit. 2-0 Yankees. Scoreboard. Baltimore 2, Boston 0. So a big chance for the Yankees to get a game back and for the Orioles to get a game back. Top of the 7th, 2-4-0 for the Yanks, 0-1-0 for the Tigers. Jay Johnstone, followed by Stanley and Doyle. Slaton with the windup and the pitch. Again, that's going to be a possible single, and that is a single. So a big single for Jay Johnstone. Runner on first, 1 man out. And, oof, what did I just do? Oh, wait a minute. Let's see what I did. Sorry, folks. Oh, I should have been done right. Let's see. Hang on 1 second. Let's see. What am I supposed to do here? So here is Stanley. Runner on first and 1 out. Slaton from the stretch in the pitch. Ground ball hit the shortstop. Let's see what happens there. That will be Tremelt. Got it. Looks over to first. Oh, he dropped the ball. Yankees now have 2 on and 1 out. So a chance for the Yankees to do something. Here is Brian Doyle, 1 for 2. Sacrifice fly RBI early on. First and second, 1 out. Slaton from the stretch. Here's the pitch. And that's a pop up to first. That will be Stanley. Make the catch, and there's 2 outs here in the 6th. Or in the 7th. Here is Roy White, 0 for 3. Big opportunity for Roy right now. Needs himself a big hit. Walton from... So he looks in... Give me 1 second. So Ralph Houck here, top of the 7th, 2 outs. First and second, 2 outs. Here is the pitch to Roy White. 3-6, struck him out. And that's a huge strike to recover. So another out there. That is it. Size retired. The Yankees team 2. We go to the bottom of the 7th. It is 2-0 Yankees. Bottom of the 7th. Tiger trying to do something. Ken Clay, 6 one-hit innings. Here's Jason Thompson, followed by Kemp and May. Here's the pitch. 3-8, fly ball center field. And that is going to be, let's see. So with one out, bottom of the seventh, Kemp, who's 0 for 2, will swing against Clay. Clay with the windup and the pitch. 2-10. Uh-oh, that could be gone. That is going to go way back. Oh, my. Kemp just dropped the bat. That's going, it hit off the facade in the upper deck by the roof. So long home run there by Steve Kemp. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. So now here's Milt May. Clay from the stretch. Here's the pitch. So let's see here. Bottom of the seventh, one out, 2-1. May has walked his first time up. Clay to May. Clay to May. 4-5, thank you. Clay's getting lucky. This card is not good against lefties. Ground ball to short. That's hit at Stanley. Stanley picks it up. Throws. Oh, E6 on Stanley. So an E6 on Stanley. Tigers bring the tying runner to the plate with one out in the seventh. And trouble brews for Tim Corcoran. Clay will stay out there. Lyle and Gossage are ready. Clay from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 5-7 and a walk. That has to be it. So Clay has walked another one. He's pitched some ball game. So 2-1, bottom of the seventh, one out for Mankowski, and that will do it. They'll force the hand. Sparky Lyle will come in. That's the thing. Lyle has given them some great long relief games. This might be one of them. So first and second, one out Lyle. Here's Mankowski. Get the Tigers bat, and they will not bat for him. He'll swing away. First and second, one out the stretch from Lyle and the pitch. 5-8 is a popped up anyway. Second baseman's got it, makes the catch, and there is 2 outs. So, with 2 outs here in the seventh, Alan Trammell, 0 for 2. Oh, they go to Aurelio Rodriguez. So they go to Rodriguez here. This could be a tough call. Lyle from the stretch. First and second, 2 outs and the pitch. 3-9. Oh, he screwed up in the clutch. He choked in the clutch. Pops it straight up. Shortstop. Stanley makes the catch. And we go to the 8th inning. Yankees lead it 2-1. What a ball game. Yankees 2-5-1. Tigers 1-2-1. Orioles still lead the Red Sox 2-0. So Nettles followed by Munson and Jackson against Jim Slaton. Defensive move. Mark Wagner goes to short. Mankowski stays at third. So that was kind of a rough call. Here's a pitch from Slaton to Nettles. And that's going to be a strikeout looking. One away. One out in the 8th. Here's Thurm Munson. He's 1 for 3. Slaton with the windup and the pitch. Popped up to first. That'll be Thomason. Makes the catch and there's 2 out. Jason Thompson with the play. Reggie Jackson 0 for 3. Slaton with the windup and the pitch. 2-10. Uh-oh. Jackson sends the ball deep and far. Way back, and this one's going to go. It just depends how long. Deep in the second deck for a home run. Reggie Jackson, a big solo home run in the 8th. Every time a Yankee hits a home run, hey, Reggie Jackson, this bud's for you. That's your 20th of the season. So now here's Chambliss. He had a home run. Slaton with the windup and the pitch. 5-8, fly ball right field. That'll be Corcoran with the catch, and the side is retired. Yankees get a run in the 8th. It's 3-1 Yankees. We go to the bottom of the 9th inning. 3-6-1 for the Yanks. 1-2-1 for the Tigers. Bottom 8th. So LaFleur will lead off against Whitaker and Staub. Let's do this. Lyle with the windup. Here's the pitch. And struck him out. Slider away. One away. One big strikeout. So now here is Whitaker. 1 for 3. Fans on their feet cheering local heroes on. Munson puts down the sign. Lyle with the windup and the pitch. Let's see. 4-7. Ground ball hit hard to second. Hit at Doyle. He's got it. Throws him out at 2. Quick outs in the 8th. Here is Rusty Staub. 0 for 3. Lyle looks in, and here's the sign and the pitch. And that is going to be a 3. Let's see here. 3-4 for Staub. Single on the 10th. 13. Staub is denied by Doyle. We go to the 9th. It is 3-1 Yankees. Jim Slaton on the mound trying to finish this. 3-6-1 for the Yankees. 1-2-1 for the Tigers. Thomason, Johnstone, and Stanley against Jim Slaton. Slaton with the windup and the pitch. Fly ball hit into left field. Let's see if he makes the catch on it. He does. Big catch by Kemp. 1 away in the 9th. So here's Jay Johnstone. 1 for 2 so far and an RBI. Slaton with the windup and pitch to Johnstone. And fly ball in the center field. 5-6, and that's going to be a fly ball center. 2 outs. Here is Ray I.W. Knight. 2 outs. Top of the 9th. A chance for it to happen. Stanley against Corcoran. Corcoran looks in, and here it is. Let's see. And the pitch to Stanley. And that's going to be a 4-9 single. Oh, my. Fred Stanley. A 2-out single. Here in the top of the 9th. Did he get it? Let's see. Wait a minute. Timeout. Timeout. Give me 1 second, folks. Let's see what we're going to do here for... That's interesting. Let's see here. Oh, so we go to the 9th inning with 2 outs. Stanley, we'll go ahead and let Stanley swing again. And that's going to be a ground ball hit to short. Let's go ahead and log that correctly. And that's going to be Wagner. He's got it. Throws him out. And there you go. So the Yankees are out in the 9th, folks. Let's go to the bottom of the 9th. Yankees 3, Tigers 1. And the Orioles lead the Red Sox 4-0. So both sides doing their part. It'll be Thompson, Kemp, and May. And Sparky Lyle will stay out there. Lyle with the windup to Thompson. Here's the pitch. 4-7, ground ball hit towards second base. That's Doyle. He's got it. Throws to first. And he's out. 1 away. Here. Oh, no. It's the base hit, I think. It's a grounder past the mound. Races to his right. Doyle's to his left. Scoops it up. Throws one bounce to Chambliss. Jason beats it out. Tigers' 3rd hit of the ball game, and tying runner comes to the plate for Steve Kemp. 1 for 3 of the home runs so far. Lyle from the stretch, though. Here's the pitch. And there's a base hit. Another base hit. So, and Lyle is tired now. Gossage. 1st and 2nd, nobody out. Here comes the goose. So made the swing. Let's see if they want what they want to do with him. Well, let's let them make their own decision. He'll swing. Left-handed hitter against Gossage. Gossage is in. Let's see what his stats are. Let's see here. Gossage on the year, 4-3, 15 saves, 1.58 ERA. Looking to get some strikeouts. Gossage from the stretch and the pitch. And there it is. Ground ball hit hard to second. That'll be Doyle. Stanley back to Chambliss. 2 quick outs. So Thompson the third. A 2-run lead for Tim Corcoran. 0 for 1 and 2 walks. So, Tim Corcoran will swing. Left-handed hitter against Goose. Runner on third, 2 outs. Here we go. Pitch to Corcoran. 6-10, fly ball to center. Oh, no, I should have put Blair there. Oh, no, fly ball to center. Gary Thompson's in the gap. It's going to be trouble. And it's got to be a double. Oh, my. Corcoran will go to third. Oh, I thought he had the inside the park home run. So Corcoran will go to third on the air. 3-2 ball game. And the Yankee lead down to 1. So here is Mankowski, and it would be too cheesy to put Paul Blair in now, so Gossage is going to have to make this work. Runner on third, 2 outs, and the pitch to Mankowski. Walks him. Oh, my. So Mankowski walks. First and third, 2 out, 3-2 Yankees. And now here is Mark Wagner. Came in the game. So, and they'll pinch hit. It'll be Lance Parrish. They'll bring the young kid Parrish in. Usually devours lefties, but this time he'll be in there as a presence. Munson puts down the sign. Gossage from the stretch. Here is the pitch. And that's a ground ball hit at second base. Let's see what's going to happen. Ground ball to second. Doyle, 3-11 throws. Got him. Yankees make a big win. Yankees pull it off by the score of 3-2. So Gossage with a save, his 16th. Lyle with the hold, goes an inning and 2/3, 2 hits, 1 run was earned. Slaton does go to 9, 6 hits, 3 runs, 3 earned, 2 home runs. Doubles by Corcoran's 10, triples by Gary Thompson, his 3rd, home run by Jackson, his 20th, Chambliss, his 5th, and Steve Kemp hit his 7th home run. Holy cow, people. So Yankees get another one. They'll win the first 2 out of 3. And let's look at any quick stats. Munson, Jackson, Chambliss, Thomason, Johnstone, and Doyle all with single hits. For the Mets, they didn't have anybody who ran it over. Jackson, Chambliss, and Thomason are your guys who scored. For the Tigers, Kemp, 2 for 4, runs scored in an RBI, and that's it. Whitaker, 1 for 4. Corcoran, 1 for 2 in an RBI. 5 hits total, while the Yankees only had 6. Winning pitchers, Clay saved the Gossage, his 16th. Slaton, again, takes the loss. Well, folks, that was exciting as you can get. Thank you for coming in and watching. Have a great night, and we'll see you for more action. Hopefully tomorrow, same broadcast time. We'll talk to you later. Thank you for coming.